Hello friends, it is me, Dexter. I was planning this whole big video about talking about my channel, my videos, and what I wanted to do with them from now on. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to devote my channel to basically what my blog is about mental health, specifically depression, anxiety, sexual assault, self-harm, suicide, those kinds of things, as well as talk about asexuality and books, stuff like that. Basically have it be like the rest of my life. So I was gonna make a whole entire video just about that. Then the Fire Nation attacked a little earlier than I expected them to. Okay. So we gotta jump right into the whole mental health thing. So, I don't know where to start from here. Let me preface by saying that on Facebook, or online in general, I'm usually as shy and introverted as I am in real life. Meaning, I don't really go around posting on other people's walls a lot. I don't comment on things a lot unless I know the person really well in real life, or on the rare occasion that I feel like I know enough about the subject to where I can actually contribute something relevant and useful. With that in mind, I got into a little bit of a Facebook argument, which I have never in my life done before. No matter how many stupid things I've seen on Facebook, I'm always just like, whatever, just gonna let it go, it's not that important. If it worse comes to worse, I just unfollow a person. Just be like, I don't really want to make myself angry and sad all the time just by reading your posts. But I don't want to like unfriend you because I still like you as a person. Your posts just make me want to kill something. So I just put that little unfollow button. Good. But this time, I had to comment. You may have seen this picture around before. And it's not that I'm so naive as to think that there are people who actually believe this, but it's just kind of a blow to the heart when you see someone you know post something like this. The person who posted this, I'm fine with, cool guy, whatever, I don't got a problem with him. But when he posted that, I was like, okay, not sure exactly where he's coming from here, but let me just comment. And there were already other people who were commenting, like saying this is dangerous. And there are a lot of people who already commented before me talking about how nature is a great remedy for people who have a bad day, but not for somebody who has an actual clinical illness. Sorry, Bruce is going to town over there with that toy. Before I even commented, the guy who posted it said, "I need to chill, like obviously you're taking it way too literally, and anyone who needs any type of medication obviously needs to take it." He meant for it to come across as that he's promoting herbal medicines and remedies as a healthier alternative to pills. And some people were like, oh yeah, like St. John's wort, that works really well for me, which is like a well-known natural remedy for depression and stuff. I actually tried it once. Did absolutely nothing for me. And this girl, who is a psychologist apparently, says that it was clinically proven to be ineffective, which I kind of agree with. I think it's more of a placebo, or it probably works for people who aren't suffering from major depression, like I am. So it did nothing for me. People were like, you have to work together with your doctor to find out what works for best for you, whether it is a natural remedy or whether it's an actual antidepressant. And some people were like, oh yes, I love this picture, I'm so glad that you posted it, blah 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 blah. So then I finally come in, finally get around to it, and I comment. I understand what you were saying in an earlier comment about meaning that you are promoting natural and herbal remedies. That's a fine viewpoint. I respect that. I do. But the issue is that the picture doesn't just promote natural remedies. It says explicitly that the medicine, the pills, the antidepressants, whatever they are, is shit. Which implies that the natural remedies are the only thing that actually works, thereby making clinically depressed people feel invalidated about their illness when they try natural remedies and they don't work. So by thinking that the actual medicine is shit and not anything good, they're probably less inclined to take it, especially if they're still struggling, coming to terms with their illness, and they're not sure what to do. And they don't have anyone around them who's very supportive. I also said that I don't think that he meant to offend anyone or to upset anyone, but it's just a common miscommunication and misunderstanding that happens, but it has to be addressed when it pops up so that it doesn't keep happening and end up with someone getting hurt. One person talked about how they got addicted to all the stuff that their doctor gave them, and that it had like really bad side effects, and that people shouldn't depend on their medicine. This person says they cured themselves from bipolar disorder and ADHD with natural meditation and eating right. I'm not entirely sure that's the real thing. Gosh, these people are, sorry. I'm not gonna, somebody talking about, like, people, I didn't see this before. Somebody was like, well, scientists also claim there's no cure for AIDS, but this person has been curing people since 1988, before the government killed him. The psychologist lady replies, and she was like, I looked up the trial, and he was found not guilty of practicing medicine without a license, but he never made a diagnosis. So he won in court because he wasn't practicing real medicine, and he wasn't claiming to. His medicine was just a dietary supplement, which did nothing. Also, this other person, no one in my family has ever gotten a shot, so we live holistic. Nothing works wonders, just like, I just got a good system. My baby sister is 4, and she's had nothing but chicken pots. Let's get back to the point of the actual depression thing. Okay, I got off track. Sorry. Back to the guy who posted it. He's commenting again saying, if you received my post as meaning any of that, then that's a personal problem. Don't tell me what I meant by posting it. Fair point. Fair point. We don't know what you meant by posting it. The problem is that it explicitly says that antidepressants are shit. That is an opinion, but it's a dangerous one because it's not saying, in my opinion, I prefer these to these. It's saying, this is what works, this is what isn't. And when you say that you didn't mean that, when the post explicitly says that, that doesn't make any sense. And he was like, replying to another comment, oh, they're all just getting their little feelings hurt. And I was like, hold on. Oh, this person replied, this is really good. What she's talking about is a literal picture, not what your reasoning was. The picture is shaming. You might not have been shaming, but your picture is. And he replied to that comment saying he understood now. I think before a lot of those replies came, I replied again, because some of them were replies to specific comments, so I didn't see all of them. Yeah, so then later on I said, okay, look, not an argue, especially on Facebook, and my feelings are not hurt, as you said in the previous comment. You can't reply to every comment agreeing with what they said when that conflicts your opinion, because I'm gonna go look and see what you said to that person. And you said that person, oh yeah, they're all just getting their feelings hurt. When you said to me, I understand. Oh, I said, some people prefer holistic methods. Fine. Good for them. For me, when I'm off my medication, I try to find ways to start killing myself. I actively plan them. The only reason that I haven't done it yet is because I have cats and a boyfriend and friends who know me very well and look after me. Bless them all. But as other people have said, everyone has to find out what works for them. But this kind of post prevents people from trying medication that could save their lives. For a long time, I was against medication because my father always talked about how he never wanted to be on antidepressants because he thought they would turn him into someone he wasn't. And I agreed with him because I worshipped him at that time. Everything he said is true. When I finally did get put on medication, I was like, man, this is pretty cool. It did change me. It turned me into who I really am. I can actually, like, semi-function. I'm not saying that medication is for everyone, but it is for some people. Maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I'm being a bitch, and I'm sorry. But I don't play games with mental health. And right after that, someone commented, and when that medication kills y'all because all of it does slowly kills some type of organ in your body, guess where your body goes? And I was like, okay, so you never drink, you never smoke, you never eat too much sugar, you live a completely healthy life. Pretty much everything is going to slowly kill you because you're going to die eventually. I'm not trying to fend off death indefinitely by taking antidepressants. And I literally said I was so done. I literally said, I'm sorry, but even if that were true, wouldn't it be better if I died much later because of that than right now because I slit my wrists? That's what people keep telling me, and I think I'm gonna stick with that opinion for now and keep taking my antidepressants. I'm sorry. People are still arguing about vaccines now and whatever. I don't care about that right now. The issue here is those kinds of posts prevent people who are still coming to terms with their illness from going and trying things that could work. I'm not saying every person needs strong antidepressants or antipsychotics or anything like that. Some people probably can get away with just using holistic methods. Some people, maybe they just need to meditate more. Who knows? But for a lot of people, they really need their medication. I'm one of them. Because when I'm not on my medication, I am not functional at all. I cannot go to school. I cannot go to work. I cannot do any of my homework. I can't talk to people. I can't barely get out of bed. I can't do anything I actually enjoy. It's not that I skip class because I'm feeling depressed, so I go do something to cheer myself up. That is not how it works. I skip class because I can't do anything. I can't read. I can't watch TV. I can't play games. I can't watch my cat and enjoy watching my cat. I'm just miserable. I cannot function. It's not even misery. That's not even a good word for it. I don't know how to describe it. If you want a good description, go look at my blog. I'll put a link below because I'm much better at writing things out than speaking things. But for this kind of thing, I was like, I'm so upset that I gotta do it verbally because I'm just really upset right now. Semi-functional. I'm not totally functional. I never claimed to be totally functional, but I'm semi-functional. I can actually go to work, I can go to class, I can do my homework at least 50% of the time. I'm good. And that's what works for me. That's what I have found by working with my doctor, because I did try the holistic methods. And admittedly, that was actually before I that was before I got diagnosed with major depression and anxiety disorder, because you don't need a diagnosis to take St. John's Wort, you know? So it's easy. It's a good thing to try. Definitely try it if you're unsure about what you need, or if you don't have insurance or something like that, definitely try it. And if it works, praise the Lord. If it doesn't, you need to try antidepressants or antipsychotics or whatever you need. Whatever your particular illness needs. Whatever your doctor thinks. If your doctor prescribes something and it doesn't work, go to your doctor and say, hey, this doesn't work. I can't deal with the side effects. Or I still feel miserable. Or I feel a little better, but not better enough. Or I feel even worse now. You gotta be honest. And if your doctor's a jerk who was just like, oh, we'll just keep taking it anyway, go find a new doctor. It's hard to be proactive with your own mental health when your brain is telling you that it's not worth it. And to have a post say that some of it isn't good at all, it doesn't help when you're already telling yourself that it's not worth trying. The thing about these videos or these posts or anything like that is that I feel like the only people who are going to watch them and enjoy them are people who already agree with my opinion, which kind of sucks, because the point of these kinds of things is to educate people and to bring awareness to it. It's great if you already agree with me and you like it, and please show your support, because I need a lot of support. My main hope and goal is that people who don't already agree with this or know a lot about it see these kinds of things and learn more and are more willing to try things and to get the help that they need. And I'm not expecting anyone who drastically disagrees with me to suddenly agree with me after watching this, because I'm not a very persuasive person. The point is, if you're not sure what to do, keep trying things until you find something that works. And I'm not saying there's going to be a magical medical cure that does help you. Like I said, I'm only semi-functional, even with really good medication. But it's better than being not functional at all. Absolutely. And if right now you're only semi-functional, and then maybe you could try something that makes you all the way functional. It works different for everyone. And it's fine if you have your own opinion about something, but just because you have an opinion doesn't mean that your opinion is everyone else's opinion, basically. You gotta keep it open. That's all I got today. Also, I experimented with some makeup today, and I wanted to see how it looks with my face in motion and not just in like a model pose. Do you like it? All my love to you guys. All of Bruce's love as well. You may mine. I'm trying to purr. What kind of noise are you making right now? Palmer's over there, so you don't get to see him today, but he sends all his love as well, I promise. So I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Get help. Live life. Don't post stupid shit on Facebook. Or if you do, be prepared for the shitstorm that comes after.